Hello guys! So this is another chatty video, and as the title says, it's all the journals I'll be using in 2021. So obviously the most important one is my daily journal, which I will continue to be doing, but this time I've moved into a smaller size. I decided to go with an A6 ring binder, kind of on impulse, as in I was always intending to change to a ring binder for this year because because of the ring binder that I have for fun. I decided that I actually prefer journaling in a ring binder much more, so I was intending to buy another A5 size one, but then I saw this Sumikko Gurashi one at a shop. If the camera focuses, you can see that it's like that furry faux leather material, which I actually do like a lot, and it's an embossed Sumikko Gurashi design. So yeah, I saw this at the shop and I really liked it, so I bought it, and that's why I'm going with an A6 ring binder this year for my daily journals. It came in pink and blue, so I chose the pink, and I'm kind of regretting not getting the blue as well, because this definitely won't be able to hold like a whole year's worth of journaling. So like, if I have to use 2 or 3 journals for the year, they'll definitely all look different, and it might bother me a lot. So I've been contemplating whether I want to just go and get like a normal ring binder like this, but A6 size, because I can just decorate the cover however I want, and they can all still more or less look the same throughout. Also, this ring binder came with a ballpoint pen and these lined inserts, and I'm not a fan of using lined inserts, especially ones with like such thick and big lines. So I don't use these at all, and I don't use the pen. And as much as I love the design of this, I don't know if having like 2 or 3 different journals throughout the year is gonna bother me, so I guess we'll see how it goes. But for now, I have these 2 keychains on the front just for decorative purposes, and I have this clip here which clips the very first page of January, because for every month I was thinking of like, just because I have so many postcards by artists I like, so every month I'm just going to choose a different postcard and just stick this mini calendar that I got from Daiso. I have a whole year's worth, so I'm just going to stick them at the back and do the regular tracking that I usually do, and some important dates. So I just clip whichever the current month is in the front here, so it's just easier for me to access. And this is obviously not a postcard, this is art that I drew at like a really long time ago, in like maybe 2014. This is like the first watercolor that I've ever done. Yeah, so I thought it was a fun little addition to the start of my new journal. There's not much in here right now, and I usually do a monthly flip through anyway, but just a quick little flip. It's January 6th today, so I only have like 5 entries in it so far, but I'm really surprised with how much I'm enjoying this. If you watched my previous video of my 2020 flip throughs, you can see that in comparison, these layouts are a bit more minimalistic. Like, there's definitely less of spamming washi in the background because I really like the look of the dot grid. Yeah, so I go between using a dot grid insert or just plain grid insert because I just prefer the look of these. So yeah, this is my daily journal for now. We'll see how I feel about it in like 2 or 3 months when I might probably run out of space for more inserts. Yeah. But so far I'm really enjoying like the actual journal entry making. So this is the main journal. And I bought my very first Hobonichi. I decided to go for weeks, and honestly I bought it without really deciding what I wanted to use it for, because I really like this design. It's the camp design, and I've covered it with this clear plastic covering, but it's actually like a cloth cover, which is really nice. Yeah, I was going to have a video of me like unboxing and setting this up, but at this point it's probably a bit outdated. And not outdated, I'm not sure, but like, you know, it wouldn't be up to date, so I decided to just scrap that video, and I'm just introducing all the journals I'm using this year in this one video. So yeah, this is like a food diary. I'm not doing anything really specific like counting calories or whatever, but it's more of just roughly keeping track of what I eat every day to more or less prevent snacking, because I work from home, so you know, sometimes when you're bored and you just grab a snack, and yeah, it's hard to keep track of the little things I'm eating throughout the day, so I just write them in here for fun. And I just do a bit of decorations also. So this was, because it starts in the first week of December actually, so this is all technically last year's entries, but I just start with writing stuff down either as I eat them or at the end of the day when I can remember, and then I just decorate them with stickers for fun. And like every 2 or 3 weeks I'll just print out some photos of my nicer meals. So let's do a quick flip through of December. Like an example of a nicer meal is of course when I went to the Jurassic World cafe. So yeah, it's not like every single meal I have in here. Just if there's anything noteworthy or if anything looked extra fancy during the week, then I'll just put them in this page, because it's kind of sad to leave it blank as well. So yeah, that was all of December's food. And also, since there's a huge amount of blank pages at the back, I decided to make a list of cafes I would like to visit, because my country has so many little cafes, and you know, these things kind of pop up and disappear quite fast sometimes. So I'll see a cafe that I want to just try, and I never really take note of them, and I just forget about it, and I don't know, like 2 or 3 years later you check and they've closed. So I thought it would be nice to just have a list of a few that I would like to visit with my friends. So yeah. that's all I have for now. It's a lot of empty pages to fill, but that's my little food diary. And so if you watch my hauls, you'll be very familiar with this book, which I use to swatch all my washi, and it's kind of, yeah, there's a small handful of pages left, so I decided for this year, I mean, I'm trying to cut down on buying washi unless it's artists that I love, because if you've seen my desk reorganization video, I definitely have more than enough washi to last me quite a while. So, but if there's any other washi I buy in this year, I'm just gonna swatch them all in here. Yeah, so I haven't gotten any yet, but basically my idea is to like have the actual swatches here and those extra little stickers, like for example, yeah, these things that they put on the end of the washi. I will just stick them on this side and maybe write down like where I got them from and on what dates, which is something I didn't keep track of in the old book, but I think it'll be interesting to do it in this one. So yeah. And of course I'll continue using this because I barely wrote anything in it, but this is just a little journal that I feel for fun, so I'm not sure if it will be full this year either, but I guess we'll see at the end of the year. And this was also in my previous video, my book reading tracker journal. So previously I used to track them by the month, and since I realized I can't really read that much in a month, it's just a lot of blank space and kind of a waste setting them up so nicely and mostly leaving it blank. So I've decided to, for this year, I'll make it like a yearly tracker instead. So I like tracking how many pages I read in a day, but instead of like just having the month and every date of the month written here, what I'll do instead is just whatever date it is, I'll just write it down and then track the pages here. So the whole year can fit into these pages I have. Yeah, I prepared like 8 whole pages, so that would probably be maybe more than enough. And I always like to rate my books, so this is where they'll be. And at the very end of the year, I'll just do the usual stats that I do, like how many books I read in total and how many pages. Yeah. So that's my book journal for 2021. And last but not least, I'm not sure if this is a thing that I'll do, but I'll see, because I think it would be nice to track all the movies I watch, especially since this year there'll be so many because of all the movies that were pushed from last year. So even in a normal year, I typically watch quite a lot of movies, not just on Netflix, but with my friends at the cinemas. So it would be a nice thing to track. I used to just randomly do them in my actual daily journal, but as you can see, this year's one is really small, so I thought a separate book might be nice. I'm not sure, I guess I'll see how I feel about it once I watch the first movie of the year. Probably it'll be on Netflix, I'm not sure. But yeah, we'll see. So I guess that's all my journals for 2021. I mean, the one that would definitely be consistent is my daily journal and my food diary. The rest are kind of, if I feel like it, I might fill them up, and if not, then they won't be. So I guess we'll see again at the end of the year, but my monthly journal is definitely something that I will continue to update and do flip throughs of every month as usual. So I hope you guys look forward to it, and thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.